Good evening, everybody. Welcome along to another stream. Finally, we made it to December, the final month of the year. Good evening to you all. Hope you all are doing well. We're currently in almost close to the middle of our series of 150 games against the BestBot. And today is Matchday 10. We'll be getting through close towards the halfway stage, as I said. We're going to be playing games 65 to 71 tonight. And yeah, another 7 games lined up for you. Hopefully you guys can sit back and enjoy the games that we have in store for you. Last week on Thursday, I managed to go 5-2, so it was my biggest win so far of the series. We're hoping to follow this up with another, hopefully, big win and reduce the difference of the wins between us right now, between me and the BestBot. We've got through 64 games, and I'm currently 12 games behind. So let's go to the Wiggle screen right now. You can see currently at the bottom of the screen, the record now is 26 wins for me, 38 wins for the BestBot, and a big fat minus spread. So yeah, that's kind of what we're up to. Another 7 games ready to go. So yeah, that is what we have coming up right for you tonight. And again, we will have a prediction ready to go for you guys as well. Again, you can predict how many games you think I will win by the end of the evening after these 7 games. You can use your A9 coins and get involved with that. But in the meantime, we'll kind of just get ourselves settled in. Hopefully a few more people will come in. Again, say hello in the chat if you are around. And you can get involved with the Infinity Words game that's above my head right now. So, yeah, further ado, let's move on to game number 65. Okay, Erotica is the bingo here. So yeah, the last 2 game match days, I've actually started off with at least 3 wins off the bat, right off the bat. Last Tuesday I won the first 3, but unfortunately we lost the last 4. And as I said, on Tuesday I won 5, so I actually won the first 4 games and then won the last one. So yeah, we're hoping to carry this momentum on to this week. And yeah, hoping to reduce the arrears here. And again, we can only do it 1 step at a time, so we'll hopefully make some inroads tonight. I just 64-bit Scrabble said I'm going to beat you in Albany. Maybe so. We shall see. Good. I guess it's good afternoon to Brentus Famous. What is the BestBot even thinking about? It's playing guineas straight off. I mean, I don't have to take any trash talk. We'll just see. We'll just see how it goes. Okay. So I guess your rods could just play it underneath here. But yes, good evening to Muffin Tentacle as well. Guess we just play it here. Yeah, alright. So yeah, here's the Z. Lucky I can play underneath SO, so hopefully we'll have a big score coming up too. But yeah, I mean, even if the bot doesn't do that, I could still play something like once here and set up another spot for the Z and blocking the triple at the same time, so that actually might not be a bad choice here. Okay, so the bot actually doesn't play in either spot. It does give me a place for Zona, which I think is worth playing now. So let's do that. Good evening to Nomi Nemo, or good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. You finished your first pass of the sevens. What's taking you so long? Why not? They can't come up once in a while. Okay, Vayli has come down and Rotical. Just noob, I guess. It's pretty good. Oh wow. Not bad. Kakodale, yeah, with 2k, that's true. I mean, it may never ever come up, but you know. Okay. Yeah, I guess I play through the Gyu here. Maybe something like Venturi's. It's not a floating tiles though. I mean, yeah, alright. Whale. Interesting move. Yeah. I mean, All Light doesn't fit anywhere. It might be something like Boke here or something. Okay. triplets looks pretty good. I think that's going to be the play here. Keep yourself in front. And again, still 2 S's unseen. That's really the main problem here. Valuta comes down. I can play Huffy. That looks very good. 42. Hope draw an S. Nope, no S. Oh no. Maybe Mofo. No, kind of just gonna have the hope here, I think. Five tiles left. Okay, 5 tiles left here. You have to think of something. Yeah, it's very dangerous though. It's keeping the. Might be setting up the axe. Then it would just win every time. Who's 50 behind? This is interesting spot. I could do something like Rit here. I don't know if this is how often this would work, but it sets up my G. Any bingo ending with ing might fit. I feel like the bot will probably just block it though. I'm hoping the bot will just be greedy and play something with the X here, and maybe that might be enough to win. Might be enough for the bot to win anyway, but I don't know. But it probably could just play something down here. I don't have really many better ideas here. I can't really open the board up too well. Yeah, that might do it. That might do it. Okay. E and E left. Yeah, well, it was looking good after a while, but didn't end that way in this game. I don't know. Oh well. Okay. We have almost well, getting closer to an 1100 game to start the evening. Okay, this puts the bot up to 39 wins. It's a 153 point loss. So spread now down to minus 21.57. So yes, again, you guys can get involved with the prediction very soon. I don't know if I should wait for one more game. Let's see. Should I wait? I don't know. I guess we can just put it up now. Let's just see what happens. All right. Let's put the prediction out right now. All right. So use your inline quiz wise to get predicting what you think the result will be tonight. We've got 6 more games to go. I'm on 26 wins as it stands. But we have 4 different options to choose from. So put your coins down on what you think the result will be. We've got a little bit of time to put them down. So now is the time to do it. And yeah, the prediction should end before the next game ends. So go put your coins down. Whilst I do that, we'll start the next game. Game number 66. Oh, I have Bailey. The bot just played that. So the question actually, do I play it? Where do I play it? Because this is actually a lot more defensive playing it this way. Even though the E is exposed, but really you only have to worry about the Z. I wonder what the bot would. I wonder what the what Macondo would think of this. I think it would probably like this more. Gives away a lot less, but yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe stick my neck on the line here and play it like this. Also, Muppet Tentacle. I have a different ice cream tonight. I have I think it's English toffee. It's not mint chocolate chip tonight, so mixing it up. I know exactly, right? Exactly. What has become of me? What makes it English? Exactly. I have no idea. I don't know. Me. Yeah, the person that has it is making it in English. I honestly couldn't tell you. Yeah, so just randomly the name of the on the box just said English on there. It's good though. This wasn't necessarily by choice. I mean, I do have a few different ice creams, but unfortunately, my mint chocolate ice cream has already been fully consumed. Partly because my daughter also likes it. Again, I'm trying to pick different. I'm trying to pick things that no one likes, so that way only I have it. Didn't work though. 8H of Vailey is like 0.7% ahead of the other spot. Oh, there you go. Then I guess I did the right thing. Yes, my wife's happy to share her ice cream. Yeah, surprisingly good. I say surprisingly good. I mean, that's why it exists, right? Okay, Fob has come down. It blocks a bunch of bingos. I think... Am I right in thinking that Jingoist is good? Yep. They're joisting and Jingoist, I believe. We should double up a mint chip next time. It's possible you've only tried mint and this is your first time eating real flavor. Well, you better take that back. That's not true. How rude. Okay, Tertian has come down. Bulks the board, as they say. Opens 2 different areas. The question is, which one do I take first? I think... Wow. This is not an easy choice. Because I technically have a 3rd spot. I say a 3rd spot, I have multiple, I have lots of other spots. I can play something like Hales here. That would actually score a lot more. And keeps 2 of them open. And like, I don't need to take them both. I don't need to take one or the other here. I don't have to do anything. I could just let the bot take one and I'll just take the other one. And also underneath the J is also another fruitful spot. So I could just do Hales here. And guess I could just let the bot take its first choice and I will take the other one. So that's the thing, like, again, with forking the board like this in 2 spots, and you get first chance. I guess the other benefit, I mean, not only do you get first choice, but you also get the second choice if you decide not to go there. So you also still have something. So if you can take a big score now and then be left with another spot underneath, then I think that's still fine. Okay, Quine has come down. I think something like Riff here looks pretty good. Yeah, looks not bad. Okay. Airdrops doesn't quite fit through the eye of Jingoist. But I think really on this board now, the spot underneath the J is the next biggest spot. The only main problem with this is that it does give away, if you play underneath the J and go across, play parallel to Jingoist, you would give away another spot below that in row 12. 2 spots underneath the J. So it's a spot that kind of gives back some things. Although the bot is then, because of that, has decided to just play through the J instead. And doesn't really give anything too much away there. So Jotted has come down, 32 points. Again, still very close on the scoreboard. play Sparoid here. This looks pretty good. 4-timer, 46 points. In the grand scheme of things, doesn't give away all that much. Does block this 4-timer lane, does give away a triple with the R. Although there aren't too many, I mean just the Z is a big tile now. Keeps an R. I think it's pretty good. I think I'm going to go with this. I don't think there's any scores here that will score anything close to that. And as a result, I've actually drawn the Z and the 2 S's from the bag. Although I only have one vowel, so that might be, could be a small problem. My potential, okay, I got some chocolate ice cream. Now I'm gonna have nightmares. Isn't that what they say when you like eat cheese or something at nighttime? And wasn't there some kind of like science that kind of backed that up or something? When ice cream causes night, wow, interesting. Or a can of Coke. Well, now you're scarred for life now. I know, parents will do anything for you not to eat things at night time. Clearly. I should know because I'm now one of them, so. Though I haven't gone that far, but you know. Okay, what am I going to do here? So again, I'm short on vowels, which again is a bit of a problem. I could just cash in the Z and just play Za for 47. This would actually put me up by 51 points. There's still a good number of vowels left. I'm just going to be short on some vowels here for the next turn, unless I can draw 2. But there's no real overly real danger of a bingo coming down as of right now, so I could do this and just again not open up the board. So yeah, I think I should do this now. Okay, so we drew an A and a T. But that's okay. I mean, I can deal with that. I can play something like Bait through the Eye of Tertian. That will score 24. It's not too bad. I could also play something like Bast here for 26. This kind of blocks things up a bit more and also gets rid of an S. I mean, it's not always great to get rid of an S, but especially when I'm a bit short on vowels, this will give me another shot to pick another vowel out the bag. And also scores 2 extra points. Does kind of hinder a lot of the things in the bottom left corner of the board. Again, the S's are not really useful here, so it could be worth my while to actually play Bast. Just know that if you play Cast, then Cod has the E hook to play E-Cod, so I don't really want to do that. So I think playing the B in this case would be better. Okay, Midden is the play here. Interesting move. So what does that really tell me, though? But might just be trying to score some points, might be just trying to turn over a few tiles, try and grab those assets that I already have. It may also be trying to go for the blank. Maybe it already has the blank, I don't know. But again, there's not really many places to go in order to play a bingo on the board right now. So yeah, I wonder how much. So Bass here is 22. Let's just play bait here. It's an extra 2 points on Bass. Keep my 2 S's. Again, in case the bot opens up something, I can defend with an S hook or the C, and still have another S in hand. So maybe this is okay. Okay, so I played off my only Vow and I drew one more Vow. Again, the unseen tiles here are about 50-50 in terms of vowels and consonants, so I feel like playing this kind of move after 3 tiles should be able to draw a Vow at least. It's a bit of a dangerous game because you just need one move where you don't draw anything, any vowels, and you're in trouble. But yeah, I'm just trying to score some points as well, so I'm trying to stay around 50 ahead. This kind of does polarize what the bot can do, because you're just about far enough in front that the bot generally, if everything is kind of even with the tiles and stuff, it probably can't catch you up on a board like this. It's now gonna try and go for start going toward a bingo in order to win. So I'm waiting for the bot to kind of fork the board in some way and open something up, and it just did open up something like this. So Chur for 33 opens up some lanes. So yeah, you can see the problem is that I don't have many vowels, so it does become a little bit more difficult now to kind of defend against this. So I think I could just play something like Jeans here for 16. It's not very much. The problem is that I would have just lost 17 points on these 2 moves, and the difference is now 35. So not 35, 31. It's even less actually. So then the bot could potentially outrun you. Again, we've still got a little bit more of the game to go, but trying to think a bit further ahead in this game now in terms of which ways you can lose the game. But yeah, playing anything through the H here is not going to score hardly anything. The C is actually a good floating tile for the bot. And there actually are more vowels than consonants unseen to me right now. So I'm wondering if I should just play Jeans or not. Or if there's something else that I can do that will defend the board a little bit better than what I'm doing now. I mean, I might have to do this. Ugh. I don't particularly love it, but yeah, I mean, hope to draw at least 2 vowels here. Okay, I do draw 2 vowels. Oh, I have curtains through the T here. Oh, so it gets blocked. I actually do have another bingo through the S and the C here. I think Crucians is good. And also Crucians here is also a word. So I think I was very fortunate with the draw of the tiles there, but this pretty much blocks everything. This makes it impossible to bingo, I think. I say impossible, but unless it needs something very specific through like the N here. So we'll do that. Again, not impossible to bingo. Completely impossible anyway, but we'll see what the bot does here. It plays Ho. So yeah, setting up the A hook for itself. I mean, luckily I do have hooks for it, but I don't want to open up the top part of the board. I think something like Yin here will probably suffice, I think. You're just blocking the A hook and not playing anything on row 3. So I think this is at least one of the moves that will get the job done. So I think I would actually prefer to play Aeon here. And I'll take the P hook, but there's no P's left. I don't think there's any. I don't think there are any bingos that have the A and the P in a word, using the blank. But the Y would at least allow me to score points with YU next to Crucians or above Tsar. So I think the Y is actually a useful tile to have at the end of this game. So I think this will be good enough. Yeah. The bot isn't particularly close to anything. Oh, I just have my my bot saying about the registration for Crimson City Cup, which is happening on 17th to 19th of January. Next month, in fact. It is happening next month. It's already almost time. And for those that have already entered or registered for the event and paid up in full, your name is already in going to be in a hat to win, like a raffle essentially, to win your entry fee back. So thank you if you have already been one of the, I think, 85 people that have actually done that. But yes, entries are still open for the Crescent City Cup, all the way up until the Wednesday before the event. So you've still got about 6 weeks to go, and all the information you need to be able to play in the event is available on nolascrabble.com. So go ahead and check that out, and if you can make it to the Crescent City Cup, then sign up and let us know. Okay, what? Let's come down. Okay, so the bot can go out with like Dang or something. Is that the only place? Should that be? I don't think I can really block it though, because something that I will play will probably give something back. So I could just play something like YU here for 24, and that will be enough to win, to take the game. Well, I could do something, well, actually maybe not. Looking at ways that I could potentially play here, but I don't think, there's a lot of different things like the bot can play if I floated out a tile, so I'm just going to play YU here. Let's not mess around too much. Alright, we've got a 46-point victory. Thank you for that. And yes, I forgot to mention that the prediction has already ended, so thank you to those that got involved with the prediction tonight. We have coins at options 2 and 3 right now, so there's no other, and again it's been closed, so that is it. So yeah, 46-point victory puts me at 27 wins and a spread of minus 21.11. I missed the bet. I have coins. Ah, you should have put it on then. I told you. I gave you guys 20 minutes to put some coins down. That was plenty of time. But yes, we'll see what happens with the prediction. We're now on the betting line of options 2 and 3, 3 and 4 now. So one more win will send me to option 3. I was getting ice cream. Okay, that's fair enough. That's all good. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next game. It's game number 6-7. Good evening to Mr. Someone in the chat also, and to Ichite, to all of you guys out there. Good to see you around, as always. Do you know the Muffin Man? I know of him. No, I know him. I know him. Bring the energy and bring the ice cream. That's what I'm saying. That's good with me. Okay, the bot exchanges 4. Interesting. So what would Macondo or BestBot want me to do here? It probably would want me to play something short and probably something quite blocky. So I think Kaz might be the best option. Give away the fewest number of floating tiles. The bot just exchanged 4, so it must have some good tiles. That's about all I can do. Like I have Dotia now that would play underneath Kaz, but again, anything that gets played now will most likely block it to some degree. Okay, so Bale is the move. Does this block everything? Again, hoping that the bot was going to play something like Boyle, and then I could still play Dottie above the Z. But yeah, I don't have any hooks for App, and I don't have any hooks for Bale. So yeah. Tough move ahead. There's a few 4-timers that are playable here. Trying to also think of any 9s that play through AB or ZA or something. As far as I can see, I don't see anything. Just this is 28 points. That's kind of blow up my rack a bit, but all the other moves kind of don't do great things either, so yeah. Okay, so the bot bingoes through the T. So what can I play? So there's a few bingo, not bingo, a few triple lanes open here. Can just play Wimp, I guess. That looks decent, at least. Yeah, maybe so. I don't see much else, to be honest. So yeah, hopefully I can get a floating E on the board somewhere. So unrifled and unfield would be the bingos there. So kind of hoping that the bot will play to the triple open E or something. That's the hope. Won't get my hopes up though. So I did have an E, just didn't put it in the right place. Not many options available here. Roin does take D-hook, I think. So something like Rudy would fit here, but again, the leave is pretty bad. Don't love that. Yeah, not enough space to play Unfurl. That would have been nice, but not enough. The word is too long. Could play Unlid, but again, I don't think that really is any better than Rudy, so I think we're going to play Rudy here. Ugh. Okay, well, I did draw 3 vows, which I think in that case I needed to draw a bunch of them. And despite the bot already bingoing with a kind of a very low scoring 58-point bingo, we're only 5 points behind, so this is not all doom and gloom by any stretch, especially since the bot did exchange in the first turn. But yeah, if it all stays the same, I think fooled underneath the R and the O of Roind looks good here. Although I'm expecting the bot to use the triple at the bottom of the board. Looks like the most likely place that the next move will be. So I guess I probably should start looking at different places. But the BestBot has exchanged for a second time in this game. So it does leave the space for me here. It exchanges 6 as well, so it must have absolute garbage. Hopefully we can draw something good from this as well. Okay, well I wouldn't say that's anything great, but again, could be a lot worse. Yes. Yes. One fold would have been nice also. Yeah, it didn't play. Yeah, pretty tight board here. There's a few different openings that could be used here. Beeriest is now the play. So a second bingo from the bot, but I should be able to reduce the arrears again the next turn. So what do I play here? Just play Taggy. That might just be an option. Just get rid of many of these clunky, higher scoring, higher point tiles. Seems okay, I think, here. Okay, I didn't particularly draw too well. FHNU. But again, 2 to 0 into the bingos, but I'm only 1 point behind. Heck no. Okay. Could play fair if I really want to go for score. Fair would be pretty good here. It's 36. The leave is pretty bad, but it's not all that many N's, O's, or U's left, so it's not a big danger in terms of duplicating any of these tiles again. Triplicating them, maybe. I don't know, maybe this is okay. I don't particularly love the leave, but I mean, I don't know. There's things like that. I could also play Funk here. That's 22. Opens up the 4 timer lane. I could also play Phone. but just 27. Equity-wise, this might be best, but it does block a few things. I'm also going to fall a little bit behind. I'm 20 points behind after this. Maybe it's not a big deal. But I don't know. $27. Bet it's 9 points more. I think it's very easy to overlap this as well and give away a lot of points, so maybe phone is better. So phone is also an option, or I could just play throw. That's 32. Here's the H. But I do have 2 N's. It's an interesting option. Again, the leave is not great. Really not sure. I don't know, I think I'm gonna play phone here. I think they're all pretty close. But I think I just have to make a move. Let's just do this. The other thing that this does is also opens up a bingo lane in row 10, and with bingo ending with a D, or I, of course. So but ending with ED would now fit on the board. Okay, Tiki has come down. Interesting move. So I could play Atua here. I don't know if that's really the best thing to do, but it does get rid of all my bad tiles. It does only score 12 points. I'm kind of now falling too far behind through the catch up, so then I will need to bingo to win this game. Most likely, anyway. But I can't really do much else otherwise, so I might have to just do this. Okay, I did draw the J at least. This allows me to play above AB. So something like Jar looks decent, but the bot bingo's above and plays the violins, which again would have fit next to Tiki anyway. So yeah, not great. So yeah, that's put me in a very bad spot now in this game. Guess I play Jin. I could play Jin here, hope to draw the D for the Jin. It's really not a great option, but okay, I've just drawn into Aureola, which actually does play next to Jin. This might be a potential lifeline here if this stays open. Although I am still a long way behind, even after the bingo. It really depends on what I draw. But again, still Q, still the V, still a lot of things unseen. I'm going to have to play the bingo, I think, here. And wow, the bot does have a lot of good tiles. Schmied, Marsh or Durhams. I have the Q, the V, and the X. So I did end up blocking Marshed and DSO in the spot here, so but still I'm still so far behind, and then with this Q I'm not even sure I can play it, and I would probably say that I can't play the Q, so the bot can now stick me with the Q if it really wants to. The one immediate threat that I have is Prax through the Aureola, which would score 63 points. I kind of will put myself in a hole with the Q and the V are still in my rack, but I would expect that the bot will block that spot first, or at least make sure that I cannot play Prax on its way to finding an optimal endgame. So yeah, there seems like it's going to be another loss here tonight. We went 1-1 against the bot so far. It's going to be 1-2 after this. We still have 4 games to go. After this game. I will also say that if you are watching the stream and you are enjoying what you see, please hit that follow button right now. Would be greatly appreciated. I will also say that I am getting a surprisingly high number of followers on Twitch when I'm not actually streaming. I don't know when the last time I actually got a follower whilst I was actually streaming. I guess a lot of you would have been notified that I have gone live because you follow me. But yeah, we get a lot of follows now, just from people that have just found me from somewhere and just start to follow me whilst I'm not online. So again, thank you to all those people that are watching this after the fact as well. Wow, this is a nice endgame. So asked for 41, and then HM is left for the bot. It can play it next to Aureola, next to the RE, or it can play in the bottom left corner. So it's going to go out next turn, and it does block my Prax. It does all those things nicely. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to come up with an end game here, just a final move that will at least just score some points. It might just simply be something like EX here, 38, which looks about as good as anything I can see. Hmm. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay. So it's a 93-point loss. So let's update the score. 93. So the bot has now reached 40 wins and a spread of minus 2204. So that's 3 games done right now. We're 1 and 2 against the bot so far. We still have 4 more games to go, so let's continue with the next one. Ooh. Winners? Yep. Don't think there'll be any other bingos there with that. Seems like a standard play there. Okay, so good evening to IP Disciple as well. Good to see him. Okay, so Aoi comes down. Interesting move. Well, I have my axe. I can play something like parallel. I can't really play anything parallel. I can play something down like 60. It's 31. I could also play something like kind. Which is 29 and preserves the axe, but if I can draw into an E or something like that, I could have Dex or something. I wonder if that's really worth trying. Worth fishing for here. Well, I could actually play Kitty. That seems like a much better option. That scores a bit more and gets rid of the extra D as well, so maybe that is the play. Okay, so drew draw into an E. Again, I'm kind of expecting the bot to block this spot. But something like Exalt would be a good number of points here. Even to keep things a bit more tight, I could play something like Text. 63 points. Okay, so the bot doesn't block it. That's a little surprising. Again, it really depended on what the bot had. Clearly had nothing good to go down there. So yeah, I think we'll play Text. Spot. Vene actually comes down. That actually blocks things up a lot more. That's interesting because there's really nowhere to go. I have Kibla, but it doesn't play anywhere. It's not particularly great, but I can play something down to the to open the triple here. I can play something like Brill. This also sets up my queue. Not for anything specifically great, but I can try and get rid of the queue next turn. Especially if I draw a T, I can play Cat above Hakia. That is potentially an option here. But yeah, what must have a lot of A's and E's. So yeah, maybe this is fine. I got no, can't really do too much else. I drew into a lot of battles, which actually is not a bad thing to do in this case, especially with the Q on my rack. Okay, so the bot plays Cholera. Fortunately, it didn't 9-timer. Hmm. So yeah, it might just be something like Qua. Okay, I think 30 points is good. The top is ovated. Hmm. So yeah, what do I do here? Maybe the equity play is to play something like bow. Maybe. Another option is to play Teloi. The main problem here is that the Z is unseen. You can play Zell above it. Although this kind of delves into the bag to try and get the Z or an S or something. It can give away a lot of points above it though. It might not be bad though. But ZE anyway, yeah, there's still a ZE. You can still play that there. I mean, what I mean is that it won't be possible if I play Foe. The Z spot is no longer available. So that's kind of the debate now in terms of what do I actually do. Can't think of a better word here. But yeah, I think playing something like this might be okay. Actually, what I might do is actually play Phi, F-I-E, because nothing goes above DI. There are more eyes unseen. There's an eye floating on Brill here as well. And the O's are actually better for shorter words. So yeah, maybe Phi is probably a slightly better way of doing it. So I think I'm going to play this. A bit too worried about the Z. And the possible places that they could play, possible 50-odd point play. Just don't want to give away easy, like really easy points. Okay, Boric comes down 29 points. So a move they could play above here would be something like Let, but again it leaves really bad tiles. Don't particularly love it. Other things I can do for equity is play Logo for 19. Could also play above here and play something like Got for 19 as well. This does kind of give a slightly better ratio of vowels and consonants than Logo. Boric also does set up a sneaky Z spot as well, which is interesting. So maybe you have to watch out for that as well. The bot could be sneakily opening that spot up for itself. Also another option is to play Gone and Novated. So a point less. But I don't know. I don't think there's too much in it. Okay, I think we'll just do this. No hooks forgot, so should be fine. Just wonder if the bot has the Z, or the J, in fact. Because really the only playable bingo lane is now next to Owie. With an S, or two S's here. There's literally no other way to bingo otherwise. Oop comes down, so the bot doesn't have the Z or the J. And again, this is a spot that actually cannot really be blocked. What does the second word down start with? It starts with a P. Okay, I'm gonna play Fen here. Doesn't really give away anything else. I thought about playing Pen, but Spa is available. There's only one other O left as well, so if the S's were gone, I probably would play it. But Fen looks pretty good. Yeah, this 6-letter word that you're trying to ask for doesn't take an S, so it's a standalone 6. So you probably would never have seen it, or would ever really know about it. Yes, there we go. So Dreco just puts there, said Peroxo. You can also play, you can also do it as Peroxy as well, with a Y instead of an O. That is also valid. Hopefully that kind of pair will help you remember that word. Or maybe you just forget it till next time, it's fine. He'll be back. Okay, Jug. It's 27. I will... Don't worry, you won't be the only one, don't worry. Okay, Loti has come down, which means I feel like the bot probably has an S. Like, it wouldn't be doing this if it didn't have an S, I think. Which is a little bit worrying, because I can't do anything really to block it. The Owie's hook. It's just sitting there, and I just cannot do anything. So I think I'm going to have to play Jug. Take some extra points. And just hope to get further in front. And I do draw an S now. But I think it might be a little too late if the bot is about to bingo. So I also do draw the H, which actually would have been nice for Eth, where I actually end up playing Eta. So what can I do here? I can play something like High. Am I now supposed to just go all out defense? I could play High here for 13, but I do have a nice spot next to underneath Jug. I can play YO for 36. This will put me up by 104. So that is an option here. A bingo here for the bot will, after Yo, will probably not... I probably most likely will stay in front. So, yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to go with Yo. I think I need the points here. There's still a bunch of vows left. Oh, I actually don't draw any vows. That was really the main downside here. Okay, the bot opens up another spot at the top of the board. Okay. So at least I have the Z. I might be forced to open up the triple here. I might be playing PHT for 20. At least I can try and get some... well, the problem is that this doesn't actually... I mean, this is a bit of a weird one. Because actually the bot could still leave one in the bag after this, after a bingo. And then I might be in trouble again. But again, I don't really have that much time left. Do I really want to do that? Maybe I don't want to do that. I just don't have many other options. I need to play off more constants here. I just don't have flexibility. Maybe that was my own fault for playing the previous move. So yeah, I think I'm just going to have to play this here. I'm just going to have to hope. The bot does bingo through the T. It needed that T, but there's actually not enough vows left. So I think I'm going to be okay. I think I have to take out the easiest spot. I can play Saz here. This at least keeps it blocked. Oh no, maybe we can do Tiz. Sorry, maybe that's an improvement. Okay, I drew an M. Don't think it really matters now. I'm up by 59 points. Grand comes down. Oh jeez, running out of time. Oof, okay. We got over the line. IP Disciples are saying, surely PHT is better at 4E. So what IP Disciple is saying is playing it above here. I did consider it. This only scores 12 points, but you're actually giving away a lots of other bingos starting with vowels. And that would actually score points by hitting the double. At least PHT here would score 20 points. And it does block some bingos maybe ending with an R or a D, of making ace or aced. I know you're opening a bingo lane through the T, but at least that will probably score like 80, and then it might give something back with my Z. At least with this up here, it kind of blocks, I mean, it kind of opens other lanes up at the top of the board, which I might not want to do. But yeah, it's a bit of a tough one, especially when I'm like 70 ahead. I think the extra points to get me about 100 ahead is actually worth it. I got by 105 here, so any bingo for 80 is fine. I can withstand that, but scoring only 12 up here is not probably quite enough. So yes, we have made it to made another win. So let's update the scoreboard. It's a 33-point victory. So we're up to 28 wins, 40 losses, minus 2171. This also means that in the prediction tonight, option 4, 27.5 or fewer, that is not going to be the result of the stream tonight. Oh, fight holds. Is that? Oh, did I miss that? Oh boy. I kind of looked at that rack and was like, I feel like it looks somewhat familiar, but I couldn't see. if there was anything there. But yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, probably should have looked a bit harder. That would have I wouldn't have to sweat so much at the end, for sure. But yes, thanks for pointing that out, as I said. So now we're on option 3, 28 to 28.5 in the prediction. We still have 3 games to go. We're 2-2 against the bot tonight so far, so let's move on to the next one. So you can see the block of wins that or games that you can see at the bottom here. All of these games that we have here, 40 to 28, we kind of have them all in one kind of line there. Okay, Dryly is the move. I guess Peavy? Pavage is also another option. I guess Peavy is probably a little better here. Doesn't give away quite as much. But yes, don't forget that the Credit City Cup, as I said earlier, you can still enter if you want. But again, if you're not going to make it, and again, I know a lot of you are not even anywhere near New Orleans, Louisiana, the main event, the 20 games, will be live streamed on this very channel as well. So again, if you can't make it, then the next best thing you can do is to follow the channel, and you'll get some notifications when I go live. And yeah, just join in the action and just join in and watch the event unfold. So that's the one thing that you can do if you're not going to be here. MKW Joseph asking, are those the same shirts as last year? Yes, it is the same ones. They are still available for you to purchase if you so want to. Again, my bot has kind of pointed out that you can purchase your own Credit City Cup merchandise. And yeah, those things are available. They have actually never been not available for the whole year, so you've been able to buy them. You've had the opportunity to buy them at any time. I know that T Republic does have like some sometimes just random sales as well, so that you can make use of that. But yeah, all the things that were available last year for last year's tournament are still available now. But I would definitely urge you to click the link and to at least have a look and see if there's anything there that you might like. All those things get shipped worldwide, so yeah, check it out. So I actually have a bingo here. I have Gerald, which again is one of those moves where if the bot blocks this, my rack is not looking great. So I'm hoping the bot doesn't block this, because Alma does take the D hook and an L hook, so it could easily have one of those things and use it, or it could just bingo itself. Oh, it doesn't block it. Oh wow, that's lucky. You get the family matching Credit City Cups t-shirts for Christmas. Exactly. You can definitely do that for sure. I already have my family have already got Credit City Cup t-shirts. It's with the organizers of the event. But yeah, they're really I'm not just saying it either, but they're very comfortable. They're very soft as well. I mean, sometimes you get t-shirts from places and they're like kind of a bit itchy, or they're not very soft, or they're a bit uncomfortable to wear. These ones are very soft to wear. You can buy the extra soft version as well, and you can splurge a little bit more on that, and then it's really nice to wear. Okay, Ortolan comes down. Does take a P hook as well for Portland. To carry out such an action, I know. What kind of action? Now I want to know more. Okay, we looks pretty good here. I also have the F to go next to far, making far. I also have the F to go making underneath of making vitae and phi or something. So we does block a lot of bingo lanes at the top of the board. I think I'm just gonna opt for a little bit of defense here. Yeah, not particularly a nice 2U draw. I just drew DIUU. But yeah, so because the far spot was kind of a partial setup as well, that actually allows me to play something like if for 30 points, if I so wish to. Okay, Salpids has come down. So yeah, I can't really do too much with the S. And also Portolan also takes an I hook and an O hook for Portolani and Portolano, as well as the S. So those are things that I should, we should always be looking out for. I think Phi looks pretty good here. I do need to get rid of an extra vowel. And I do have an I hook for Portolani if I need it. But yeah, I think I need to get rid of some of these vowels. Really kind of handcuffing me here to the ground. So yeah, I think we're going to start with playing Phi. Okay, so start getting rid of some tiles here. Yes, Divi Divi is an interesting one. Okay, I can actually play Puja next to Salpids. This might be nice. 45 points. So yeah, Portolans comes down. Does that change anything? I can't really use a triple with the X. So I think Puja is the move here. Oh, I've got another U. Yeah, this is rough. Nominee saying, saw you registered for Causeway. I say yes and no. I will be honest, I have actually not signed up for Causeway. I mean, Michael Tang, the organizer, has been in frequent conversations with me, trying to get me to the event. I have not bought any plane tickets yet. I have not fully decided on if I'm going or not. I think I'm likely to go, but I am not 100% sure as of right now in terms of how it's going to look for as a vacation for my family. But again, I am likely to go, but I have not officially signed up. He just wanted to put my name down and just have it there. So a lot of names on the site are not practically confirmed. I mean, maybe. I don't know anyone else's situation. ordeal with being on the list. It's quite possible that a lot of those people have bought tickets and are ready to go tomorrow, you know. But I personally have not signed up myself. He signed me up for me. I think he just wants me on the list just to potentially help drive more players to come along, potentially, you know. That's just my understanding of what's going on here. But don't worry, I mean, I will tell you if I am going. I will let you know. And again, pretty sure I will be going, but I'm not 100% confirmed yet. Okay, so anyway, I should be playing something with some use in it. I can play Uwu. I mean, is it ever right to play this? Because the thing is, there's like the D, the G, the C, the T. There's a number of hooks that can go there, but it's not that bad. It just might give away a bingo, potentially. Entry fee is very costly. It's held in your hometown. I haven't decided yet. I mean, but again, because you live there, you have the opportunity to... you're in the... you know, you have the option or the luxury to decide much closer to the time. So that's also part of it, right? I mean, anything that's held very close to you, you have the option to decide at much closer time, rather than, say, for example, for you to come to America or something, you have to decide well in advance. So yeah, I understand that. I'm sure I would be the same if that was the case. Okay, I think I have to play Ooh here. I really don't know what else I can do. I'm a little stuck here. Okay. Let's hope that I don't get hit too hard. I'm dicing with danger here. Oh, okay. The bot plays a tones. That is not good. Maybe Didi and Mopi? I don't really know. There's not that much space on the board now. So it might just be something like this. Okay, I need an E because of the us hook for use. That would be nice to cash in on. Okay, bags has come down, so that actually blocks that spot. Wow, what am I supposed to do here? I can play Meninx as well. I mean, that scores a lot of points, but it doesn't open anything. It basically surrenders the game. I mean, I actually don't really see a way of actually winning this game, so I might actually, unfortunately, might have to just surrender. Okay, Nib comes down. Hmm. I wonder if there's any way I can set myself up with something or other. I'm not sure it's even possible, but or even feasible at this stage. Hmm. I think someone played Meninja against me. Yeah, gotta watch out for that. So yeah, I mean, I could play something like setting up my Z, but it's also too obvious. And again, this is a bot that actually will work out what the best plays are for me, and block them all. So I would only end up losing more spread against this bot. I mean, setting up something like that might only work against, you know, very, very low rated players who might also be half blind as well, like cannot see the board and what's going on. That might also count, you know, in favor of that move. But if you are at least moderately decent and have eyes or know what's going on, then I don't think it would work. I feel like you're describing me. I'm not describing anybody. But you know, if it rings true to you, I mean, it might be applicable for you. I'm just saying, it might be. You know, it's the time when like people say, you know what, I'm calling out all the cheaters out there, or the or the people that are, you know, not so good at something, and you're like, oh, is that me? You talking about me? I think it's like the defensive, or you know. Then you're like, oh, then maybe that does apply to you. Then maybe it does. Anyway, what was I gonna do? I'm thinking about playing maybe something like, oh, I don't really like this, but something like Reek. I have Zig and Nug, and I have Grizz to go out. It's really, he thinks you protest too much, is afraid to, probably. Probably. I don't think the bot can go out. I mean, this at least guarantees an outplay. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is at this stage, right? Okay. Racco. Okay, it blocks my highest scoring outplay of Zig and Nug. So I have Grizz here. It's 18. Okay, there we go. 42 point loss. Not too bad, but not great. 42. Okay, so 41 losses now. We still have 2 games to go, so now we are going to start whittling down the prediction results. So I can still get to option 1 with 2 wins to finish the stream. But with every result now, a prediction thing will disappear and will not be the result anymore. So we've played 69 games. We're going to move up to game number 70. Penultimate game of the evening. Okay, so I think Flick looks like the most obvious move here. It's just a matter of which way do I play it, because Flick will also extend to flickers, flicking, and I don't know, lots of other things, I guess. So maybe I'll play it like this. I don't feel like I was particularly close to anything to extend it to, so I'm rather playing this spot. Okay, Fonio comes down. Interesting. And it nicely puts out a vowel in space, so I can play Vil. Again, not really a not particularly a an inspiring move, but at least it gets rid of these tiles. And now I just drew into 3 vowels. I have a different problem now. So it might just be OI. I have to block this spot a little bit because of the X or any other high-scoring consonant that could play there. This is about as good as I can really do in terms of a leave, I think. Yeah. Oh, okay, well, I drew into 2 E's. So, lots of bingos, 7-letter words here, but nowhere to play them. So, neurite, reunite, retinue, and uterine. Again, none of them play after Bevy. So, yeah. Not ideal. Anything with a K? Oh, I think there is. This doesn't ring a bell with me. So what do I play? I play Iku? That kind of blocks things up though. And then I'm hoping for bingo staying with an I or something. Which I guess I'm doing anyway. With Flick on the board. So yeah, I don't know. So transit comes down. Have earthing through the A. Hearting and gather. Wow. I guess that's kind of lucky. That I can play through something. Because Wrighton doesn't play anywhere, so yeah, I guess I have to do this. Abduce. Hmm. Yeah, I think I have a few too many ends on my rack here. So something like Gend might be the play here. Just need to get rid of these ends. So no more ends left as well. Again, this does have a little danger with the Z next to the E, potentially. But I think I have to play it. Okay, what up? Oof. Man. Might have to play something like Tax here, just to take out the spot. White Up takes an E-hook as well. Yeah. Just have to defend against those kind of things. Oh, we're drawing more A's. Huh. So Assurance doesn't play. But Saurians does. Actually, I'm not even sure Assurance is a word. I don't think it is, actually. But Saurians does play. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't. Just... Oh, boy. Maybe time to open up the top part of the board here. Oof. A lot of vows on scene, and I don't really draw into any of them. Yeah, I don't love it, but maybe Ra, just to keep score here. 30 points in this spot. Could also just play Zen on this left side of the board. I draw into another vow, I could bingo through the E at the bottom of the board. Maybe this is slightly better. Bingo percentages here, probably a bit higher with this move. Okay, so the bot plays a Geo. Okay, we'll go with this. Okay, I drew an S, so I believe I have bingos now. So the E I have bingos. So yeah, I guess I'm hoping this doesn't get blocked. 62. I'm 66 behind right now. So I'm gonna still need a little bit of help with tile guards. Yes, nice sunlit. Yes, the one. Nice job. Oh, so Greens comes down. Oh man. Just drawn to Lipemia. Occasion Drumfire comes down. Oh man. Wow. Okay, so the bot does have the Q, and it can only play in one place. So the question is, can I do something about this here? Trying to find a long word that would play down here. I'm also wondering about the V as well, because I don't think the V goes on the board by itself, so the bot will have to use the V and the O together. And that will just be the one and only turn. So it might be something like Gov, GOV here. I gotta think about this now. Okay, I think I've got an idea as to what I can do here. I need to block this, but I want to play something like Milia down here. That will score a lot of points, but I would need to make it Aya to make it like a thing. So maybe the L goes down first. It plays Gov, and then I can play like Aya underneath, or the RE, then Aya, then Milia, and then the P goes somewhere else. I think that's kind of my outplay here. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. It's a moment of creativity / madness that might not make any sense, but hopefully this will at least reduce the spread. Yeah, again, I'm just doing double checking I'm not missing anything else that the bot can play. Yeah, I don't think it can play the Q, and it can't play the V by itself. So I think this is actually safe to play. I mean, 130 is not to make up for sure, but in terms of like just getting practice for finding these kind of moves, I think I could do with a bit of that. If I can like reduce the spread in half, then that's already good for me. Get down to about, I don't know, 60, 50 or 60, we'll be fine. So what would it do? Would it just try and play the O and block me off? Play OE and just stick itself with the V? I wonder what it will do now. Because I'm not actually sure. I'm not 100% sure if Macondo can actually do this kind of calculation. This might be one of the few kind of I mean, I don't know for sure, but it could be one of the scenarios that the engine is lacking in terms of like literally going on every single possibility and finding the right play here. Because I think what I will have to do here is play the E and then play the I and then play something like Millie and then play Milia and then play the P and Pit. I think that's really the endgame sequence that I have in mind here. One kind of downside is that the E would actually really go nicely here. I'm a condo bot, hello. I should not underestimate your greatness. But yes, good evening to you. I'm actually not sure what I can say now. The Macondo bot is watching me, so I have to be quiet now. Or maybe the fact that I've actually now told the Macondo bot what I'm going to do, now it will pretend that it knows, right? But I think that if the bot kind of knew what I was doing, then it would block this, because it's happy to take a 8-point hit on not playing the V and just playing off the O to block this triple, unless there is some other kind of setup play that I can make with the other 6 tiles that I've got. I'm not sure. I'll have to calculate that in my head right now. Okay, so it plays Gov. It doesn't find what I was about to do. So I think that is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna have to play the R here. So wait, okay, so I'm 141 points behind. Let's see how many points we can make up here. Actually, I can play Milper here. This actually scores more, doesn't it? Wait, is that right? Wait a minute, and I have to do more math. I think this doesn't actually matter. I'm going to have to play this move anyway. Wait, I have to do more... Wait, this is confusing me now. My brain cannot work this out. I mean, I can make it work it out. Don't worry. I'll make it work it out. Okay, so if I play Milper, a 61 plus well, I've got 9 here. That's 70 plus 20 is 90 points. So Milper, id was plus 90. I can't play. No, I cannot play MM first because I end up losing the double of the M and tripling as well at the same time. So if I do that for 9, then I have to play the I next, and then I end up just losing a bunch of points, I think. So if I do, the other option that I was also thinking was to play Milia, right? But I can play the I first and get more points, I think. Does that make a difference? Yeah, 5 points. So 5 for Milia, and then Milia goes down. That's 53. I don't think this is as much. Actually, I don't think it matters if I play... I don't think that actually makes a difference if I play... Does it make a difference? Wait. Oh man, this is confusing me now. So I'm only doing this because I'm going to analyze these games afterwards, so that I want to find the best outplay. So Milia is what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20... Wait. Jeez. 36, 37... What's on 50 points. So Milia, but Milia here. So Milia is 53, and I think if I play Aya and then Milia, it's 55 in total, because I think I'm getting the I'm getting some other points here. Is that right? No, is that 50? Yeah. Yeah, so Li and then Milia scores 55. And then the P scores 10. So this is actually worse. This will get me 85 points and not 90, but Milpa does. So I think Milpa is the answer here. Not like anyone cares. Who cares? But yeah, I'm trying to find the best play here. So Milpa I think is best, and then the I play for ID. But the E is important to play to make the Milpa spot possible. And this doesn't give away a Q play, so yeah, I think that's it. And then the I think that's the highest scoring play, right, for the I? Yeah. Okay, there we go. I managed to make up 90 points with that endgame. So it's only a 48 point loss, it's not too bad. Yeah, but I need practice doing those things because I mean, if you just keep, I mean, in the past I used to just keep resigning games that you just can't win, but it's like I need to, if the scores were closer, right? If the scores were 50 points closer, then something like this would come in useful. So I do need to practice this. I care about finding shortcuts for deciding on optimal endgames when the oppo is stuck. Yeah. It's like the board is all yours, and it's like, what do you want to do here? But yeah, I mean, I was 141 points behind before that sequence. I was only lost by 48, so I managed to make up almost 100 from that. Okay, so that means I'm now at 42 losses. And wait, let me have a look. So we are currently 2-4 today, I think. We do have one more game to go. And this is decisive in the prediction that we have ongoing, because these are the only two options that people put a prediction on. Options 2 and 3, which are, you know, either I lose or I win. So let's begin the final game, game number 71. Yeah, I have to run that through the engine as well. So with the Macondo bot, I wonder if you put in, I mean, I don't know if you have time, but if you put in the position before Gov, when I put RE, and you run your endgame command, would it come up with this answer or something better? Or would it come up with something worse? I'm not sure if the endgame command is always 100% accurate. Or maybe I'm just not I'm not sophisticated enough to understand why it comes up with certain answers that I think are not quite right. I'm just wondering if I might try and put this in myself and see. So I've lawyered here. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see that when I analyze it later on. Try it out. I'll have to try it out. So I could probably do it myself here. I have downloaded the most recent one. Oh, interesting that a while has come down. What does that mean? Surely that means I'm in trouble. I think I have Oliguria. What's anything else though? I mean, at least this blocks both triple lanes, so I want to go with that. Riot Tides, okay. Relief. Yeah, okay. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, how bingo's here. Sub area. Boweras. Okay. Man, I've been good 3 times and I'm not even that far in front. Gee. Wow, so the bot bingos again. Aerator comes down. Just Kid looks pretty good here. Wow. Yeah, maybe so. Wow, what? Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, disc. Yeah, that's a good one. I actually didn't even look at that spot. Yeah, it's a nice area there. Wow, Penman was 63. What? How did it draw into Aerator after bingo and then Penman straight after that? What? It's crazy. Hewings, I think is good. Wow, that's a lot of points. Well, we're still slightly in front. Don't know how. It's turning into a bit of a barnstormer here. Hmm. What exchanges? That's good. Maybe vexed. Try and go for that killer bingo now. There's not that many vows left though, so this is actually a pretty good move. It doesn't play any more vows. Yeah, that's pretty good to me. Ooh, there we go. Castings. Is the bot ever going to play on that S unless it doesn't have a bingo? Moth. Okay. Does not play there. $5,000 in the bag. Whoa, what is this? Okay, so setting up the S for Squit. That is, yeah, that's pretty scary. I think the safest option here is to play something like Bum. Just to block off that S hook. Squid singular is good in, yes, it is good in CSW, yes. I know generally it's like having the squits or something, but squid is good by itself in CSW. And there are lots of, well, a few other bingos I can play here, I guess, like Fledges. There's actually not that many, it doesn't seem, but not impossible. But something like Bum would also leave one in the bag. So just got to tread a bit carefully here. So yeah, this looks like a good move. Wait, how can it bingo though? What bingos are even available after this? I'm sure there are some, but just not that likely. But I don't know. Cannot afford to give the S hook though. Ooh. Don't think there was any bingos there anyway. And I don't really see any bingos with any of the floating tiles left on the board here. The P, the T, or the O at the bottom. I mean, yeah, job there is fine. It's no big deal. I mean, I'm 75 points ahead, so it's not a big problem. I just need to avoid a bingo ending with an S there, or with the S and squit. So yeah, that's not a problem. I can take that. But yeah, I just needed the bot not to bingo there. Most important thing. Could play something like Goad. It's 20. I think my letters only go out in one place. That's like here, so it's not going to be good enough. Maybe no, that's not, doesn't work. Oh. What though? Oof. It doesn't quite work. Onga. But all these kind of words will give away something. Maybe not. Not flensed is also a word. I'm thinking about words going from the sea, but a lot of my letters will give floaters for going out, so it's not particularly great either. So I can't really play into open space if I want another turn. Really feel like there should be some kind of outplay here that's actually like moderately decent. It can't really generate what it is. But yeah, again, this is kind of mainly like not overly important. I'm just trying to get some more points to win by more. I think the result of the game is beyond doubt at this stage. It's just what can I get on the board? Like I could do something like this. This sets up udon underneath, and the bot doesn't have anything to go underneath here. So something like that, and then udon looks decent. That's 20 points plus 9, that's 29 points. That's not too bad. Okay, I wanted to do this. I'm gonna do this. This is fine. I mean, again, I'm hoping the bot doesn't go out anywhere. I don't think it can, but and again, if the bot does block this, I have things like pound down here, so it can't block everything. Okay, so it plays down from there. Pound is 10. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, I think. Nothing with a C. Yeah. Alright, I think I came up with a at least decent enough endgame there. Alright. There we go. We ended with a win. So that is a win of 44 points. So we ended it today with 3 wins and 4 losses, which again is respectable. I'm not going to sit here and say I think I should be winning against the BestBot all the time, but you know, slightly below 50% is good. Okay, so that is the at the bottom of the screen, 29 wins, 42 losses, minus 2217. That is the record that I will take into match day 11, which will be happening on Thursday. Slightly below 50% is awesome. Yeah, I think so at least. Again, I never like to go into it thinking I can't win, but again, we're playing against a robot here, so it's always going to come up with the best play. And can do a lot more than obviously what my brain can do. But 29 wins overall, which means that option 2 is the result of the stream tonight, which is 29 to 29.5. So I'm going to pay that out right now. One thing I was going to also do before, I mean, I guess you can't really see what I'm doing, but I want to also see in that last game. So again, just so you know, all the games are done now. I'm gonna look in this last game if Macondo can actually work out what the best endgame sequence is. So I'm gonna plug this into Macondo right now, this whole game, and see if it comes up with the right thing. And I'm gonna try and use its endgame sequence thing, and see if it comes up with something here. And I will say right now, if my computer just completely like implodes because it's using too much energy and I'm streaming at the same time, then I apologize. But I will look through and see the end game. Let's see if we can work out the end game thing here. Okay, so it comes up with. Okay, so I don't know if Macondo bot is still here. How do I actually show this? Can I show this on the screen? Wait, let me see if I can show this on the screen. I don't know if people can see this. Window. I mean, let me see if I can put this on here. Condo. What's this? Oh, wait, should it be? Wait, okay, let me see. Let me see if this works. Okay, wait, whoa, is that right? No, that's not right. Is that right? Method. Okay, I think this is what I have here. I don't know if you can see this. Okay, I'm gonna put this like in the middle of the screen. And actually we'll make this a bit bigger for you guys to see, because if you're like me and have bad eyesight, then then that is not great. But here we go. Okay, let's make this a little bit bigger. All right, so I tried to run this endgame. So again, this is all looking like mumbo jumbo here, but we're looking at this spot here. So again, if you can't really see that particularly well, let me just remove this and just show you what situation I'm looking at. I'm looking at just after the bot plays Drumfire. I'm looking at this rack here and looking at how many points I can get from this, from that here on onwards. Based on what happened here, I'm down by 129, and if you go to the end, I ended up losing by 48. So I ended up making 81 points on the sequence of what I actually did. So if we look at Macondo again, what it actually is saying from this point onwards is saying, I mean, again, there's a lot of working out here, just lots of code, working out stuff. I've tried to put in its, what's it called? The endgame sequence here. again, the endgame sequence only goes to 4 ply. Again, I don't know if Cesar is in the chat here. I don't know if this 4 ply should be slightly higher, because with these kind of things where there's a tile that can't get played, you're now playing off more than 4 turns in the future. But based on just that, it might work it out perfectly fine in that Ami basically playing it. Let's see. So Ami that would actually play next to Drumfire with this U A. Is that right? Wait, where is that? A7. So yeah, it actually wants to play down here next to the triple, and then it says over. Why is over better there? So Ami wait, where's over? E13. It wants to play over here. Okay, I'm not quite sure why that is better than Gov. Not entirely sure. So yeah, there's a few question marks here in terms of, like, for me anyway, this Macondo endgame sequence. I'm not sure that this is correct, because it says, I mean, again, we know that this only goes 4 moves ahead of into the future, and it says the final spread here is 62 points, whereas we end up losing by about 40. So this might be something for Macondo developers to look at, because this is a real life scenario or real life game, or not a real life game, but a game that's actually happened where the end game sequence is not 100% accurate. So I'll leave that with you. If you're still watching Macondo Bot, then that's something for you to cut your teeth into. I think that I came up with a better sequence than what this did. Again, it's probably limited with the number of turns in the future it's trying to look at, but again, maybe that's something that can be tweaked for future Macondo versions. But yeah, that's just something that I just wanted to look at, because again, I don't really know if my move was actually the right one, so we'll have to figure that out. But yes, anyway, with that in mind, I'm going to analyze that in my own time a bit more deeply. But yeah, let's get rid of that. So yes, you're sad now? I mean, you can't be sad. I mean, I'm glad that you're still here to see it. Actually, I'll put this back on so you can see it if you want to see it. But yeah, I was wondering if it does go down quite literally all the rabbit holes that it could. Again, I'm just trying to make the Macondo bot stronger and really be the source of truth, because at the moment I don't think this is quite right. But again, I don't know if this means that you need to change the number of plies to, like, I don't know, like 12 or something, just to make sure that if in the sequences where something gets stuck, then you can literally just play off 1 tile at a time and it will get through all the plies. But I don't know. I mean, maybe that's something that the user, whoever's using it, can decide how many plies they want, or maybe it's just inbuilt that it should always be like 14, because it could be literally 1 tile could be played at every time and literally go down all those things, but it might just take like a billion years to work out. I don't know. I'll let the devs with the brains work that out, but I don't know. But yeah, hopefully at least I pointed out something maybe useful for you to take with you for later on. But for those that are probably too bored or don't really understand what I'm saying, that is about it for my stream tonight. Again, I hope that you enjoyed the stream. If you enjoyed watching tonight, please hit that follow button. It would be greatly appreciated. I'll be back again on Thursday night for another 7 games against the BestBot. Hopefully we can get to beat the BestBot in another match day, which will be match day 11. We'll have 21 match days in total, so we're about halfway through the series now. And yeah, it'll be another 7 games, so it should be fun. But otherwise, that is about it. Again, if you can also support the stream or this channel by becoming a subscriber if you have an Amazon Prime account and not using your free Amazon Twitch sub for the month, then please consider subscribing right here. You can also give some bits. Again, that's completely up to you if you want to do that. That's no problem if that's what you want to do or don't want to do. So yes, let's move and let's go raid Axa Typo. It looks like he's been streaming for a little while now, a little half an hour. So yeah, let's go raid him. Looks like he's playing some music. So yeah, hope you guys can join me on Thursday, and back for more of the same. Hopefully with a different result. So until then, hope you guys have a good few days, and take care of yourselves and good night.